Hey, you guys. I'm trying to do this via my computer and here. So, my computer's saying I'm my live stream is offline. I'm trying to connect the two. Um, I don't know quite what's going on here with trying to figure out the chat, and I don't know what to do here. So, how you doing? This is it's kind of frustrating because it's bad too. Well, it's looking pretty smooth on my end right now. So I don't know. I must have to set. Hey, how's it going? I must have to set up on my phone. I'll wait for a few more people to come in and I can explain something that. Hey, it's all good. Mike Madness Army. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. I'm losing subscribers. Ah! No, it's funny. Like I'm looking, I'm like, ah, there's like people leaving. So I don't know. I guess the people are getting sick of me yapping. Not everybody, obviously. There's a lot of people that are still still hanging out, wanting to send messages and requesting stories, and I love sharing stories and everything. So, and I appreciate it. Appreciate. I really appreciate you guys. I'm feeling a lot better today. So, I don't know what's going on. See, so I've had people request, okay, set up your super chat. No, I want to send a super chat. So I'm like, okay, figured out what that is. It sounds cool. Um, so I set it up, and I request. Look, this is I'm not trying to get money from you guys when I ask this, but I'm curious if somebody would send as little as you can. Send 2 cents or whatever. I think the lowest is $2, but just see if it goes through because I'm looking at my computer and it says live stream offline. I did everything to set up my super chat. So I just want to do a test, and I don't know how else to do it without seeing if somebody can send. I don't care. Send a cent. I just want to see if it's working. That's all. Because I'm not seeing anything on this. Hey, you guys. Hey, Andre. Uh, Let me know if it's working because it looks like everything on my end on my computer's okay, but I'm talking to my phone right now. I don't know if I need to go into my phone and change something. Everything was fine on my computer. So, anyway, well, we'll just talk for a while, and then when there's more people on here, maybe somebody can do a test. How y'all doing? I'm doing all right myself. Luckily, PC people are already leaving. you know, I know. I'm really not that entertaining, and I'm grateful that you guys stick around in the first place. But so cheers to you. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm doing better. I really am. Like this morning, you saw the video I posted. I explained it. Like finally, the yeah, the insurance for the van that hit me. I've been in contact with, so hopefully that rolls good. Yeah, I ate granola. yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions or anything, I'm open. I don't have a big plan for this super chat, except hey, good morning, Chuck. I'm just kind of rolling with this right now. I've had requests to set up my super chat, so that's part of what I'm doing right now, and I'm trying to figure out if it's working. I'm not asking you to send me if you send me a 1 cent just to see if it goes through. That's great. I'm just trying to figure that out. So I don't know if anybody wants to try that, see if you see it, because I don't know how to set it up on my phone. It seems like it should be set up on my phone with my computer. So I don't know. Any questions or anything? Shoot the shit. You need to say you have a very nice. Oh, dude, it worked. Right. Okay. Thank you, Mike Manus Army. Okay. Thank you. That's way too much. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I really, really appreciate it. Now I got to figure out how to keep your comment. See, your comment didn't stay on my screen long enough. So I got to figure out. All right. How do I get the comments back? Sorry. All right. There we go. It doesn't let you donate on the iPhone app. You have to go into Safari and the internet. I don't have an iPhone. This is a Android. But it came out, so it came up. Need to say you have a very nice work and animations. Really liked the alien stuff. Thank you. Yeah, that was a competition. You had to be 1 minute long, and it had like, you had to have a clock in it, or you had to have time in it. That's right. And I did, and I didn't win, and it was okay. Like, a lot of people were like, I voted for you. Like, well, I'm not worried about it. There's another video competition thing it's like a 72-hour thing that happens every year in Tacoma, where they give you very specifics to do a film. It's got to be done in 72 hours with very specific things, and then they show all the films in like a theater, and there's people that win stuff, whatever. So I did my first one last year, and it's what did I call it? And you have to look back. It's in black and white. Oh, I have to remember this, you guys. My memory is awesome. I know you agree. No, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find the name of this. You guys should watch it. I know there are specifics I had to do the video on, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, I would love your feedback on that. Instead of re-uploading it again. So let's go to my channel. I'm going to tell you the name of it, because right now I can't remember the name. Let's see. Go back. Almost there. Also, my book is going to be done damn soon, you guys. Damn soon. I'm almost done with all of the main writing of it. It says very bad connection right now. Oh, we're back. Good. Yeah. There's... Okay, hold on. Almost back there. Thank you for being patient. I'm losing watchers and gaining watchers every second. That's a good thing, right? Have you talked to anyone? Well, publication, I have a little bit, and it's if I really went for that and tried to get somebody to put it out that did like mass copies, I feel like they have more control. I have a friend who's written like, I don't even know, 40 books or something, and he said, just do it yourself, do it yourself, the first printing or whatever, however you want to do it. Somebody else wants to pick it up and put it out again, then that's good. But I don't want to, like, you know, months and months go by trying to make a deal, you know, when I could just do it myself, you know. I mean, I'm gonna probably spend about $3 to $5 for the hard copies. It's gonna probably be like 75 pages, something like that. I'm hoping. Um, and then, so I do that. Anybody who wants one, buy a copy from me, whatever. And then I'll have the digital copies. Um, so you can get either or. I don't have to deal with somebody that, you know, I mean, their main goal would be to make money off me, right? I mean, that's what, like, record label or, you know, book company or whatever. So that's kind of how we're gonna roll. I mean, you know, I think that all you guys can help by, you know, if you read it and you like it, you can send a link to somebody. Go, hey, John's book's done, whatever, you know. Um, I mean, all that helps. So the film that I did last year, it's not very far back. It's only 8 months back. It's called The Primal Identity. It says film 253 seconds film for the 2017 competition or whatever. You know, it was like a film competition. So I'm getting a feeling. I'm getting a feeling this is not the best time to do a live stream right now. I need to do it later. I'm kind of getting a feeling. There's more people would show up later on. So really nice having fun at clay art. I really like it. Obscure do-it-yourself art with, yes, Chuck. Let's see. Chuck wrote. Oh, okay. Do that. Market your own. Word of mouth from us. It'll be heard eventually. Yes. Yeah. Yep. With the scans. I'm on that. Absolutely. They will be in there. Yeah, there's only 9 people watching, so I'm kind of thinking I may have to do this later. Books. Well, the one that comes to mind, we probably talked about it more, but it was the Shadowland book. The last time I saw him, it was Shadowland, and then the other biography that Francis did. You know, I don't know if you guys know. You know what? I want to go. We could maybe even do a live stream sometime where Francis Farmer was in the institution is right like in Tacoma. I mean, it's out of Tacoma and Steilacoom, but it's really pretty close from here. And they tore it down, and it was like abandoned for a long time. People could go in there and just, you know, whatever, like walk around. And now they tore it down, but there's still like maybe a little bit of cement structure left there. But it was Western State Hospital. She was there at one point. They have the release just figured out apply heat to the cover. Oh, that confused me. Hold on. Sorry. It's now figured out if you apply heat to the cover, text appears? I did not know that. What? Really? That's new to me. I believe you. I'll try it. Hey, I want to say Dharma and We Belong are brilliant. I often have these tracks. Oh, thank you. You know, we've talked about We Belong recently more, and we're going to push that as like the first song on the album. You know, try to get the most play and do a video. You know, that being the first song on the album that we want to make sure people hear. Our bands in Seattle, Tacoma. Yeah, I've seen Sunny Real Estate. Let's see. Last Sunny Real. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of single. Definitely, We Belong would be good for a single. Yeah, bands. There is bands that come and go. I mean, I've posted a couple links to bands I've really liked. The Ruby Doe, Miko de Noche, Red Fang was from Portland. In Tacoma, there's a solo musician. Well, actually, she has a band and she plays as a duo too. Her name's Kelsey, and she has a group called Carrion Crows. Kind of like kind of like bluegrass punk stuff. They're really good though. Um, yeah, you know, there like for punk rock, hardcore punk is there's some good stuff. Like nothing that really blows me away, honestly. There's some musicians that are incredible that aren't always playing in bands. Um, yeah. So, well, I'm kind of guessing I should probably do this a little bit later, and there'll be more people. I know it's early. I wanted to do that test and just say hi, talk for a little bit. Uh, looks like not that many people are awake, and you know, I get a lot of messages like I just missed you, I missed you because the time, you know, the time is different, so I have to take that into consideration. So anyway, you guys, maybe I should just end it. Anybody, my favorite Nirvana song? Well, again, um, it changes, but I would say Pen Cap Chew right now. Sometimes it's Sappy. Like a couple months ago, I was listening to Sappy more often. Uh, yeah, I'll answer some questions. Throw them at me. Hello. Hello, UK, Britain. Yeah, take care. Hey, thank you. Best gig you guys saw back then was the most life changing. Um, oh, I love Pavement. I love Pavement. Brighten the Corners. Yeah, absolutely. Pavement's actually one of my favorite bands. I'm not just saying that. Thank you. We Belong. We're looking at We Belong being a single for sure. Was wondering what the best gig you guys ever saw back then was, like the most life changing. That's hard to say one, but I would say there's a couple of Nirvana gigs, obviously, but like man, that Ted Ed Fred gig, I have to say that was like life changing, and it was like I just felt like I was seeing something that was going to be life changing. Yeah, literally. I mean, in a sense, it was that good. It was like, oh my god, this band is absolutely amazing. Um, Full band version of 7 Days, yes, with the spins, we do that. Um, and then like one of the K Dorm shows were so memorable. You know, a Butthole Surfers show. I was on acid watching the Butthole Surfers. They had the two movie screens and like a naked painted dancer in the middle. You know, that was like she was painted in like crazy colors, and the movies were like they were like sex change operations or something. And then the Butthole Surfers were playing, and I was on acid. So yeah, that was crazy. It was scary in a sense. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shows. Bad Brains shows. Yeah, man, on acid. That was craziness for sure. For sure. Um, saw Slayer on Halloween one time, and that was. I did not get to see Black Flag. Not get to see Black Flag, unfortunately. Um, you know, there's a few bands like that I just one reason or another just missed them. You know, so there's so many good shows though, you guys. Post Nevermind, absolutely, absolutely, and that's just me, most likely. You know, I'm just that was my album. You know, I mean, that was my when I got that tape from Kurt, that's what I listened to. So when I heard the songs re-recorded, it was awesome, no doubt about it. I loved it, but the earlier stuff with Sappy on there, just how that whole tape is, you listen to the red tape. I mean, that was my that was my, I don't want to call it Nevermind, but in a sense, you know, that's what I listened to many, 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 many times before Nevermind came out. And it was, you know, and Polly was on there too. And that's the same recording that went on to Nevermind. So you guys probably know that, but that is a fact. E. McKay wrote me a postcard when I was a kid. I wrote him. Fugazi is probably my favorite. Right on. Fugazi, I fell asleep watching Fugazi. I'm not kidding. I like Fugazi, but when I saw them the first time, maybe I was just extra tired, but I fell asleep in my chair. I did. Sorry, but I did. I love Fugazi now. So I know you guys hate me now. Hey, I'm pooping right now. Yo, what's up? You know, an early Meat Puppet show. I never saw the Meat Puppets. I saw Eyes Adrift. Was the band with Chris? I saw them play. They were cool. Did you ever see Minor Threat though? I did not see Minor Threat. They did not tour over here. If they did, somehow I missed it or I wasn't old enough. Nope. I don't think they ever played Seattle. Nobody could fall asleep. The interested in contemporary art you listen to. Contemporary, oh man. There's a lot. I listen to a lot of stuff. And contemporary, you mean like recent bands or, you know. Thank you for complimenting my videos. You know, I search out newer bands. Like there's a band called Yesayer. I like some of their stuff's really good. Were you at? I well, no, it was not at Nirvana Unplugged. Good accomplishment or not? Now I'm getting a lot of people. I have to keep track here. Okay, so other people say he was not ambitious. You really? I'm trying to read that comment, man. That's a lot. I almost have to write that down. Um, Kurt was ambitious, absolutely, very ambitious. Oh man, is Kurt married? Yeah, you know, if he would have married Kim Deal, it would have been absolutely amazing. Can you guys see a chat on the side there? Because I don't see anything myself. You guys see a chat? Yeah? No? I don't know. Anyway, well, we did a super chat test and that came through, so there is some kind of a chat. I mean, okay, good. I can see you guys coming up, right? I can see the messages, but they fade away and I'm not seeing very much. So, you know, if it fades away, then live chat. I'll figure it out. I gotta figure this out. And take it off landscape. Okay, I'll look at that. There's a bar that says a live chat, and you tap on it. No, I mean I can see you guys right here. But I wish it would come up on my computer and I could see more. That's what's frustrating. So, yeah, well, I'm happy. Like now, twice the amount of people came on, so that's good. Hey, thanks. I don't know how interesting they are to rewatch. I mean, I want to come on and like I'll figure out something to talk about. Like I said, this is more of a test. Um, and I'm feeling better this morning. You know, the whole insurance thing. The guy that hit me, like it's finally got to talk to his insurance stuff, so it's working out better. Put my mind a little more at ease. You know, so hopefully getting my car towed down here so I can take pictures of it and yeah, I don't want to think about that stuff right now. I kind of have to. All right, you guys. Any more questions, and I'm gonna wrap it up. So I'm happy to roll for a couple more minutes here. Anybody has anything? So, all right. Well, thank you so much. Oh, would be living in an isolated region with mountains far away from the city plane. Yeah, that makes sense. Kurt probably would have gotten away from the mayhem. It's hard to say. I wouldn't be surprised if he would have moved completely out of the United States by now. Actually, probably would have avoided being here. You know, I don't know if he was really a sun person as much, but Kurt was compared to 80s mainstream. Hold on a second. I'm gonna read that one. Oops. Mainstream about parallel. Yes, I love Pink Floyd. Do you know Kurt heavy metal bands? I don't remember. He talked about heavy metal a little bit, but I did like Unwound. I actually played a couple parties with those guys when they were first starting. Parties in Tacoma. I'm gonna keep going, you guys. Yeah, you know. I mean, I have more stories. Like stuff just sparks memories. You know, like talking about songs always sparks memories. So the more I do that, should I have pasta or salad for dinner? Both. Both. Not one or the other. If you can have both. Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was a sincere person. Absolutely. Yes, Botch. There's a band I was in called the Yoke Fellas, and we played some shows with Botch when they started. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about doing interviews, but the only problem is I don't I it seems like I'm already answering a lot, so I'd kind of be re-answering questions. You know, I mean, have to be somebody that like my brother that knows more, you know, like history about me and throughout that whole time. So yeah, doing something like that would make sense. I haven't been approached in Tacoma to do any interviews, so we'll see. Maybe that could happen. You know. Oh, let's see. Somebody had a question right there. Um, so many good bands from the Northwest. Yeah. Funniest Nirvana story. Funniest. Oh man. Well, I guess this was kind of funny, and I haven't told this yet. Um, so after Chris's wedding, I didn't go to his wedding. I was working at Tower Records. Um, Chris had come into Tower Records, and he told me at one point, he was like, "Hey, come over to the house when you're off." So we're all hanging out at Chris's house, and at one point, Kurt he was kind of drunk, and he's literally like walking. When I first showed up, he was on the roof, and like, hey, you know, he's like, hey, man, you know, I'm showing up, and then he was at one point he was like walking on the freaking wedding cake on the table, and like, yeah, you know, it was kind of, I mean, it's kind of funny and like, whoa, man. Oh, Discord, yeah, Gray Matter. Oh yeah, I listen to a lot of Discord bands, early Discord bands. Mostly more of the hardcore ones. I mean, Gray Matter was kind of hardcore, but message retracted. I missed that one. Sorry. Let's see. Matter, you ambient guitar music? Do you? Oh, Robert Fripp. Yeah, yeah. I do. I do like. Oh, there's a Get story for sure. Did you watch Foo Fighters Back and Forth? I saw the Foo Fighters once. They were all right. I've never really been a big Foo Fighters fan. Um, so you know. Oh yeah, Seaweed. They're from here. Alright, you guys. I want to wrap it up, but I might come on later. Because I think there's a lot of people that are missing. Oh, Bite the Bit the movie? Yeah, the first one. First one was pretty good. Man, do you know if Kurt... I don't know if Kurt liked Ween. You know? I mean, like, between... Remember, between 91 and 94, I saw Kurt 3 times. You know? So, and didn't talk, you know, they were on tour, didn't talk to him very much at all. That was it. It's frustrating. A lot went on then. So, anyway, you guys, thank you so much. I will come back on later because I think there's a, you know, as the world turns, more people wake up, new people are online, da 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 da, and so I almost got to do this 2 times a day, you know. Tried to ask you. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to read everybody's comments. See, I tried to ask if you remember listening to the old Nirvana song from 1987 live, but YouTube doesn't let me send the link. You mean like there was a video of them practicing or something? I had not heard that one. I had not heard that one before. If that's the one you're thinking of, it sounded like just guitar and drums to me. I don't know if you think there's bass on that. Is this Gore? I don't know who Gore is, man. See you later then. Thank you for coming in, saying hi. And the best time. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wish I would have been around him then, you know? It's like just everything went crazy for those guys, you know? I mean, Kurt was overwhelmed, obviously. Um, all right, you guys. I'm going to head out and I will come back later. I just get, you know, I want to sign in early too. So, okay, I'm out. Bye.